y'all know accountability is something that we do around here. I gotta apologize to Young Thug's sister, bro. I have to, because she didn't say nothing wrong in that video we had made a couple weeks ago. She actually didn't, bro. I just rewatched Vivarito's testimony on that watch. Atlanta PD, 1,000,000%, in my opinion, based off of what she said, stole that damn watch. Let's catch y'all up real quick. Let's take you back to the courtroom almost a year ago.
Scratch Alive found a thief.
At the time.
The home of Jeffrey Williams.
And where in the home are you?
Should be the master bedroom, closet leading to the bathroom.
And in the video that you watched, which I'm not publishing, again, because it has your image on it.
Correct.
What are you doing at that point in the video?
We're inventorying the jewelry and items that are in the home.
Okay. And is this image that is taken that's part of your inventorying procedure in the home? Is that correct?
It's a documentation procedure, yes.
Okay. And do you recognize what you're holding in your hand in this still image?
I do.
And what are you holding in your hand?
A watch of some sort.
Okay. Do you know if do you recognize that as a Richard Mille watch?
I guess, yes.
And that's a pink watch, correct?
It's pink and either pink and light pink or pink and white, yes.
It's a pink band, correct?
Correct.
And it has a white ceramic, I'll call it the body of the watch.
White, or, yeah, I guess it's white if you say so, yes.
Okay. After you took this image and you did this inventorying process, where did the watch go after this?
If you watch the video in its entirety, we're inventorying everything in the closet. There's a bunch of small boxes everywhere. So if you watch the video in its entirety, you take it and the watch is photographed like this, box is closed, it's taken and put up on the shelf in the upper left-hand corner, and the inventorying continues. And then jewelry starts getting packed up and getting ready for the evidence team to come and take it down to property.
Now, if you notice, she said, yo, we put it back up there for inventory to come and get. All right, cool. But then there was one thing that happened that was supposed to happen that shouldn't have happened. There was a list that came out, and we pretty much got on that list. But there was a list that came out, and lo and behold, she went ahead and put her John Hancock on it. Check this list out. It gets pretty wild. Payments that were paid from a certain fund. Check this out. Basically, what I'm showing you here is that Nathan Wade, all the payments are shown, but funny, when that pressure got applied, they all got deleted. The dun 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 dun. You feel me? So yeah, they deleted that. But hey, more mystery. Watch this uncovering right here.
Good morning, everybody. It is Friday, November 22nd, and I have more tea for you with more receipts. And specifically today, I just want to give you some information about the missing, very expensive Richard Mille watch that we've seen Doug Weinstein ask questions about. And based also on the fact that yesterday's video talking about the weird timing between when they filed this complaint to seize Young Thug's property and the mysterious payments to Nathan Wade out of the seized property fund. Because people had so much interest in that, I've gone ahead and put the whole civil complaint on my blog so you can read the whole thing. Yesterday, I'd only put the cover page on because I didn't realize how interested people would be. So the entire complaint, where they talk about why they want to seize all this property and what they seized in the search warrant, it's 113 pages long, but don't let that intimidate you. Half of that is because one of the addendums is the indictment, which is very, very lengthy. So I'm going to highlight for you right now all the things that are interesting about this complaint. So first, if you fast forward to page 9 in the complaint, and here it is, at the top is paragraph 36. And in that paragraph, it says, hey, all the jewelry that we confiscated is in the addendum, and an addendum is incorporated into the complaint. So this list of jewelry is part of the complaint, and it is all the things that we seized in the search warrant and we want to permanently forfeit over to the government. And now we go from there to page 21. Page 21 is the verification. when there's a complaint, someone has to say, listen, I have knowledge of all of this. I've reviewed all the facts. Everything in these documents is true, and they sign off on it. It is sworn testimony and it's notarized. So in this verification, it is signed, as you can see, by an investigator, Viverito. She is the one that says everything in this complaint is true to the best of her knowledge, okay? So now we fast forward to page 22, which is the first page of the addendum where they've itemized out all the jewelry. And there it is, number 4, the Richard Mille watch with the pink band. So what we know from looking at these 3 pages is on July 22nd, when this complaint was filed, they had investigator Viverito say, we confiscated the Richard Mille watch with the pink band on May 9th of 2022. We also know from the trial that investigator Viverito was seen, there's a picture of her holding this watch. Now, her argument is, oh, it got inadvertently left behind. But in July of 22, when they filed this complaint, she says, we have it. That's what her signature means. So, at least on paper, the DA's office had this watch confiscated. Where is the watch now? The only thing I can tell you with absolute certainty is that I don't have it. Other than that, your guess is as good as mine. And that leads me to everybody asking and theorizing about whether they used this money to directly pay Nathan Wade. Well, I will tell you, we know this civil forfeiture complaint hasn't been resolved. All right, they are fighting it. It has been stayed while they go through this criminal complaint. So technically, and if done appropriately, Fulton County is holding this property, but they haven't sold it, they haven't converted it, they haven't done anything else with it. It is frozen. It's supposed to be frozen. But yet again, I have no explanation for why this gets filed and then 8 days later, inexplicably, Nathan Wade is paid not once, not twice, but 3 times out of the property seizure fund. And I agree with everyone that's been saying, you know, well, once is a mistake, but 3 times in a row, that's really hard to swallow. 100% agree with you. And that clerical error, as they described it, as far as we know, still hasn't been fixed. This all happened in 2022, by the way, and they acknowledged the, quote, clerical error in March of 24. So I don't have any explanation. The only thing I know is this doesn't make sense. Something is fishy, and they have a serious credibility problem. So that's the only thing I can tell you. I'm going to keep digging. I think we're just scratching the surface of the...
Hey, yo. Can you subscribe and turn on that bell too? Because when you do, you're helping unbiased independent news.
But Seti Nash, you said in the beginning you were going to apologize. Well, you were apologizing to Young Thug's sister. Why are you apologizing to Young Thug's sister? Well, because I thought what she had said alluded to her people basically jacking the watch. And it's actually not true. I'll explain exactly what she was talking about. Let's take a trip down memory lane a couple of weeks ago.
Dolly White goes on rant about how some members stole watches from Thug and Genna left for night after stole out of Dolly purse.
We're going to move on. Jay, do better next time. But we've been telling you all along. Because soon you tell them no one time, or you pull out one time, or you tell them to get out your car one time, or you tell them to take off your necklace one time. They ain't finna do them. Call their mama, call their girls, call anybody in their family. Hey, this nigga Thug tripping. This nigga Thug this and that. You know how many shit I done stole for my brother? You know how much stuff they done stole for my brother? They stole so much. When my brother was just in jail, when he first got locked up, he had 5 watches that were missing. One of them was like a glass watch. Why y'all stealing his stuff when all you can do is just ask? Y'all nigga be around this shit like, and y'all stealing shit like that like y'all ain't gonna never be around no more. You know why they did it? Because they knew that they was some foul ass people. Like, they knew that they was so fucking foul to like, I'm finna just get what I can get now. Cause shit, this shit might not be here tomorrow. And that's why I don't text my brother phone. I don't say nothing to him. Do whatever you want to do, bro. But just don't goddamn violate your probation. Other than that, do what you want to do. Nobody care about that. Nobody know how you feel. Nobody know that you been taking care of people way before people even jumped off the porch. When me and Dora were dropping people off and taking people home. When we was at the studio on billboards. Then before drip season and all that shit came out, niggas didn't even have rides. Me and Dora were putting them in our car, taking them home, going to pick them up, going to get food. Like, nobody even know about that part because we don't say shit about it. Like, because it's nothing. We thought that shit was genuine. And then throughout the years, I see, y'all, and this some for real shit, y'all. And Gunna don't owe me nothing. But let me just, that nigga ain't never bought me and Dora. My brother done went about the mama, the daddy, the cousins, the uncles, the ancestors. My brother done went about, done cashed out on every.
She was firing back. She was playing defense. She was playing defense because there was an interview where somebody who used to rock with YSL was accused of stealing, and she was essentially responding to that.
You can't even put me in the category of I read it. You can't put me in the category of I done took something from your nigga, did disloyal shit to you. So where is the, I just don't understand, like, where is coming from where you feel like you don't got to do that, or just, that's how I feel. It's no other way to say it. It's almost like you saying, man, fuck it.
Right.
What I did to deserve to just say me, twin, I ain't did nothing.
Yeah, that's what I want to know.
On.
Like, what? Because for you and Thug in particular, it's just like, what is the issue? Like, of course, the streets talk. Oh, Mondo stole something out the guys, run off with it.
Never get in contact with anybody you want to get in contact to who know Thug. His sister, his family, anybody. Bro, I never. This on my kid. God, don't let me wake up tomorrow if I'm lying. I never stole nothing from this man, my brother. And this is just getting put. This might be the first time this ever even getting put on the air. Cause I'm really tired of holding it in, and I'm really tired of these people pushing that weak ass narrative. Somebody nigga stole something. Yeah. My brother, we this from a motherfucking fake show. Tried to book with Jay Prince. Them. I got out of prison in 2018. I didn't know Jay Prince them from a can of motherfucking paint, brother.
Yeah.
We came from this type of shit. When you first started, we been doing this type of little shit. So I went thinking about, I'm deliberately taking no money out of my brother's pocket. I'm not even finna sit here and like, this just me being real and me being under. I don't give a fuck nobody even feel about me even saying this. Yeah. I'm just saying what truly and for real
so
happened.
he got heated about that.
Yeah, bro. And I didn't even get now being from it. I didn't actually do it. I was in the process of doing it. I didn't know Jay Prince. These folk reached out to me. I really don't even want to say the lady name, but somebody reached out to me because they know I be around.
Right.
And they were like, hey man, Jay Prince, I'm trying to book, bro. See, can you put it together? And you know, I'm like, hey man, I'm finna work my move. I'm fresh out of prison. Yeah. But the thing about it is, why I'm doing this though? I shouldn't have.
Especially if you piped up and I'm part of it and I'm one of them ones.
Why I'm even having this on my mind to need to do this.
So I don't care what anybody say. Y'all may think I may have flipped on people and all that. I'm just thinking basically business-wise. But on to it. We get accused of a lot of things on this channel. We do. We get accused of being biased. We get accused of being certain things and certain stuff and all that. And that's perfectly fine. It's all content. Run your play, get paid, gun play, get paid. But this got corruption written all over it. Because one of the things that exists is this. It seems that Fulton County PD, y'all got a lot of crazy stuff going on. It starts at the top, from Sheriff Labatt to Fonnie Willis. Fonnie Willis, her whole entire campaign, and y'all can go look at the Fonnie Willis Exposed playlist to watch all of this stuff. I probably put it at the end of the video. Bruh, Fonnie Willis once upon a time accused Paul Howard of what? Sleeping with employees. Don't that sound like Nathan Wade and her? Then she said he was stealing money from kids' programs and stealing money from the people. Isn't she under investigation right now for misappropriation of funds? Then she said that he tainted cases by releasing stuff to the public before people had their day in court. Didn't she do that with Lil Baby and he still ain't been hit with it, Rico? But didn't she hold a whole press conference beating on her badge Well, not her badge. That's not true. She doesn't wear a badge. Beating on her merits and her law degree that, hey, bruh, these cats are going to be found guilty. There's so many murders, 50 murders, over 100 shootings and all this stuff. And lo and behold, no. So, the question then becomes, what's going to happen now? So many people were so hyped up advocating this move. They said Brian Steele and Young Thug needs to sue Fulton County. And before I said, man, hell nah, man. Lil Jeffrey Williams, young, truly humble under God, young thugger. Nah, bruh. F all that. But, man, it ain't a bad idea today. Based off of what Viverito said, based off of that officer rocking that damn whatever he had on that looked oddly similar, based off of all that stuff, bruh, it don't seem like such a bad idea. Fulton County stole that watch. They stole it. Now, a woman walking around with, you know, certain surgeries and stuff like that goes beyond her pay grade. Oh, no. A cop walking in there with something that looked like it cost $1.5 million just to testify, looking like Seti Nash or Mo 3 infused into one. That offer's still on the table, homeboy. Ask your captain, nigga. Yeah. Bust her ass. Y'all, yeah. I know you watch it. Catch up to you. We could do it too. We could squabble, homie. Squabble up. Squabble up. Anyways, yeah, go ahead, man. I'm on the bandwagon. I'm on the bandwagon. Sue their ass. Take this shit to trial again. Why not? Now, I ain't gonna hold you. Money-wise, well, they had some evidence that it possibly was left at the house. Yeah. But it looked like Young Thug should go ahead and sue them for that. But it basically was loaned out to him. So really, in all candor, man, look, that jeweler, you might want to look at getting your money back because they took your shit. But subscribe, turn on the bell, stay notified, and share to keep your people aware. Man, we got people that dissed me, took all type of shots at me. I fired back with real receipts. You don't know what I'm talking about. Click right here and see how this No Jumper host basically got caught for a felony doing something he shouldn't have been able to do.